Welcome back. Now, please note that the next interview might be upsetting to sensitive viewers as it does contain graphic details. The National Union of Mine Workers has slammed the Kopanang Mine for what it calls a deeply disturbing incident that occurred about 2 months ago. The union says it received reports that female members were subjected to being stripped naked during security procedures on exiting underground. But for more on this story, we are joined by a female employee who, for the benefit of this interview and for her own safety, we will refer to as Thando. That is, of course, for the purposes of this interview. And then in studio, I am also joined by the NUM spokesperson, Mr. Livhuwani Mammburu. But thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Mammburu. And I want to start with the lady joining us on the line. Thando, a good evening to you. I think just as we start off the conversation, talk to us about your experience. I believe you are under suspension at the moment from the mine. What led up to that suspension?
Hello, Mama.
Hi, Mama. Talk to us, Mamel.
Mama ndenzeka yonke 19 December. Manchayisa ndabizwa kuthiwa mandizosetshwa, then ndasetshwa ndakhululiswa. Mandigqitywa ukukhululiswa kodwa mandikhulule ipenti yam ndivula imilenze ndizogotywa ngaphansi. So sukela oko ke ndandisuspendiwe ngoba ndathi into endingazuyenza yile mabeze nemetshini enokwazi undisetsha nothi bona. Suspension is from 19 December.
And you were suspended because you refused to do the search?
Ndisetshiwe ndikhululisiwe ii-bodies, ndakhululiswa ibroku, ndakhululiswa ii-gumboots. Then ndisuspendwa ke ngona ngoba ndithi xa kuthiwa mandikhulule ipeyinti ndithi hayi andizokwazi ukukhulula ipeyinti ndigotywe ngoba kuthiwa ithi security, mama ndicela ukhulula ipeyinti uvula imilenze ndiza kujonga ngaphansi uba unanto uyifakileyo ndathi leyo andizuyenza iza nemetshini.
And just
so ndabe ndiyasuspendwa ke ngoku.
Okay, and I'm going to translate obviously for the viewers, but one last question before I let you go, Sis Thando. Are there other women that you are aware of that went through this kind of strip search at this mine?
Isenziwa namanje mama. Namanje isenziwa.
Okay.
Bendifonela namhlanje bendixela ukuthi na Friday na izolo na namhlanje oko bayakhululiswa banjiswazi.
Sure. Sis Thando, stay with us on the line, of course, but we'll continue the conversation with us here. Just stay with us in case, of course, we need to get more information from you. We've given her an alias, of course, to protect her identity. But Mr. Livhuwani Mammburu speaking to us now in studio, representing the National Union of Mine Workers. For the benefit of the viewers that don't understand this Xhosa, what we've heard from Thando this evening is that on the 19th of December, she was coming out from work, from that mine. Upon exit, she was asked by security to strip naked, was requested to remove all of her underwear. And of course, this is where it gets quite sensitive. She was asked to then spread her legs so that she can be investigated to see if they had stolen anything from underground. I mean, this is what she has graphically, unfortunately, described to us. When I asked her if this is still taking place, she says, she speaks to women that say they had to do that, they were subjected to that today. And as a result of her refusing to remove her underwear, she is now suspended. Livhuwani, how was it that the NUM came across this issue?
Naledi, we can confirm what she's saying, that this incident happened on the 19th of December last year when she was coming out of underground. They were subjected to an indignity of being stripped naked during the security procedure upon exit from the mine. And as a NUM, we want to put it clear, Naledi, that we are highly disturbed. These barbaric, humiliating, inhuman, and invasive practices have no place in the progressive and mining industry in South Africa. And as the NUM, in the beginning, Naledi, it was difficult to get information because a lot of members were fearful to talk about this issue because it is alleged that there are workers who are smuggling money and gold for certain grouping, which I find it very difficult to mention. But in the Sunday World newspaper, they did mention that it's for the Zamazamas. You understand? Because this is a quite sensitive matter, and a lot of workers did not want to talk about it. But I am informed also that after that incident on the 19th, there were other 12 cases. And that is when these women realized that this thing is ongoing, it does no seem to stop. And the women were being traumatized about this. And then we investigated this issue, Naledi, and we were told, when I spoke to our regional leadership in Matlosana, they told us the company, they had a meeting with the company has stopped this. But I'm now shocked, to be honest with you, that the company has not stopped the searching of or stripping women naked, and that is very disturbing. And another thing, Naledi, that we found out is that there's no policy at the company that encourages the company to strip women naked. You understand? And that is one thing that it happened. For us to find out there was no policy, it was after our lawyers has asked for a policy. So where is the policy that says women must be stripped naked at the company at Kopanang Mine? And they couldn't produce it. Understand? That is another thing that is very, very, very disturbing. Yeah. Yes.
I mean, there's so much to talk about here. One of the things that Thando has said is that other women are continuing to suffer this. NUM taking legal steps even further at this point. Talk to us about the steps that NUM is taking.
What we're doing now, because this issue has just came out now, even though it happened on the 19th of December, I understand, because like I said, it's a sensitive matter, and the people are fearful to talk about it because those who are allegedly accused are being accused of smuggling gold and money for the Zamazamas. So everybody is scared to talk about it. So what we're doing, we're speaking to the regional leadership that is also speaking to those members, just to get to the bottom of what really happened. Because we are interested to understand what really happened. Our region in Matlosana is having meetings with the mine management. But what disturbed me most this afternoon is when we were trying to get information about this incident, the company has told some of our members that this is an internal matter, it will remain an internal matter. They are not going to say anything. You understand? And our members now are also fearful because of the intimidation from the mine management. They don't want to say anything. So that is what makes it difficult. So we're doing our investigation as the National Union of Mine Workers about this issue, but a lot of people don't want to talk. There's intimidation from the mine management because they have said that it's an internal matter. They're not going to say anything to anyone, even to the media.
Yeah, and I do want to say that,
yes,
that our team did reach out to the mine as well, and we did not get a response, and so we did, and not once, but multiple times tried to reach out to the mine to hear their side of the story, and have not received any feedback. And of course, Kopanang Mine is still very much welcome to come onto this platform and give us their side of the story. Now, in the statement that's been put forward by NUM, you say, and I want to read from it, you say the NUM firmly believes that technological advancements offer viable and respectful alternatives to such intrusive physical searches. Talk to me about that.
No, definitely. When you go to the airport, Naledi, you find scanners. They don't invade your privacy. You get scanned, and then that's it, without being thoroughly searched. You understand? So we are saying as the NUM, there are technological advancement. They can invest in scanners. When workers come out of underground, they just pass through that scanner. If there's something that is suspect, then they can do proper searching in a dignified manner, you understand? But here, what is happening, nothing is dignified, understand? And it's causing trauma to our members. It's causing trauma to the women. And we feel that this is sexist also. Why women are the only ones who are being searched? Understand? That is very disturbing, to be honest. Understand? So we cannot allow this kind of a situation to happen as a National Union of Mine Workers.
Yeah, well, we're going to be following up on the story, and we'll keep knocking on the door of the mine as well. Sis Thando, I think you might still be there, but before we close off, your request, right, what you want to see done.
Okay.
Ufuna ukubona kwenzakalani wena sis?
Into endiyifunayo mama, ndifuna kutshintshe into enzekayo phaa kulaa shaft. Okokuqala, ayisithi ababuyisa izamazama. And sithule isikhathi esininzi singakhulumi. Ngoba I think sina 5 years savalwa, asityi, siphila ngamanzi underground. Usebenza 8 hours, 12 hours, oko awudla uphathi even sweet. Sithe sisajonge leyo i-punishment kwavela leyo ukuthi masikhuliswe sihambeze. Even now unotata abamsearchileyo bamkhululisa wanqaba bamsuspenda. Icase yakhe ibinamhlanje bamxoshile namhlanje.
Yeah, let's to look at Sis Thando there saying that we've been quiet for a very long time. We work long hours underground. Sometimes we're not even able to have so much as a little sweet wrapper with us to sustain us in that time. And then on top of that, this indignity. Calls to action, who needs to step up as we close off? Livhuwani.
Yeah, also what she just said now is also disturbing. You've got a situation where workers are not allowed to also take food underground because they are being suspected of selling that food to the Zamazamas. But just to close on this matter, we feel that the DMRE must also, as the regulator, must also get involved and be serious about the situation that is happening at Kopanang. Because we informed them about the issue of members, our members not being allowed to take food underground. It's been happening for years. She's absolutely right. And the DMRE has not done anything. And you've got workers who have got chronic illnesses. Imagine going early in the morning and you don't even eat anything until you come back late in the afternoon without eating anything. That is barbaric. That is what we call capitalist barbarism at its worst level. So as a NUM, we feel that the Department of Mineral Resources must get involved and deal with the issue of workers not being allowed to take food underground. They go and work the whole morning and in the afternoon until they come back late in the afternoon without eating anything. That is slavery, to be honest.
Mr. Mammburu, we really do appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Keep us updated on some of the work that you're doing with this matter. Livhuwani Mammburu, of course, is the national spokesperson for the National Union of Mine Workers, and we spoke to a woman who is or was an employee at the mine, but for her safety and for the benefit of this interview, we have called her Thando.